Pastor, please advise me as a leader. I'm a manager, so how do I build my team to be as predictive as I am, as that is the only way of success in our line of occupation?
Honestly, I really wish you had told us the line of occupation, because now you've thrown a question to me that I'm just going to be looking at how to answer it, in a vacuum. I don't know your line of occupation, so I cannot speak specifically to that line. But so I'm going to speak generally right now. So how do you train your people to be able to be like you are? It's to constantly talk to them and give them feedback. Let them know where they are. Let them know what they've done and what they've not done right. And over time, you will see that they will begin to get it. You need to let them know how you think, how you process things. Because the truth is the matter is that every good leader, sees more than the people that they are leading. I'm telling you, there are things that you see that the people behind you might not see. For instance, I'm a pastor. When I go to churches, there are things that I look for. It's different from when I go with 3 or 4 people. They are looking for something else. But there are different things that I'm looking for. So when we begin to talk and say, what did you notice there? And they begin to tell me some things that they noticed, and I will say, okay, these are things that I noticed. And I say, oh, we didn't even think about that. Yes, it's because of where you are. But the more you are able to transfer, what you know, your knowledge, as it were, to the other people, the better, because they'll be able to see things from your perspective. And it's also good for you to ask from their own perspective what they see, so that you will not just be one way, directional, but you'll be able to see things from different perspectives.
Pastor, what do I do in my situation when I have a boss that makes the working environment uncomfortable for everyone, does not take any responsibility for her errors, and always finds a way to make it someone else's mistake? I don't have any other job, and I cannot quit my job like some people do in my department. I am frustrated with her managerial skills like most people here, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we've all been in this situation at one point or the other, believe me. I used to have a boss, he wasn't my direct boss, but he was always looking for people to blame for things, and it was all over the place. Trust me, I left the place. If you say right now that you cannot leave because of maybe you don't have another job, you can start looking for another job. You can start looking for another job. Because the truth is that you don't know how long that boss will be there. Do you understand? You don't know the connection that boss has, as it were, with so many people in that same business. So you have to be careful that you don't base your future or your destiny in the hands of somebody. Do you know how long it's going to be there if you stay in that job? If it's that bad, it's time for you to look for another job. But however, if not, then you need to find a way to deal with yourself. How do I deal with myself? I just say to myself, I need to do what I have to do. And I don't concern myself with people around me or that boss or any other boss in particular, But it might not be a good place for you, because after a while, you just be tired. You just be tired, because there is a way that people like this make you weary, after a while. And you need to take your energy back and your passion back. I hope this helps.
Thank you for watching and listening to Insight with PT, our weekly podcast streaming every week at the same time. Join us next week for the continuation of this program.